Hi, I'm Jen Tang from Berkeley Lab. Since its founding by a young physics professor named Ernest Orlando Lawrence in 1931, Berkeley Lab has been dedicated to advancing the scope of human knowledge and seeking science solutions to some of the greatest challenges facing humanity. 2021 marks the lab's 90th birthday, and this milestone anniversary provided an excellent opportunity for us to develop an outreach campaign that will allow us to advance our mission and share information about future research directions, demonstrate the value of investing in fundamental science, which leads to real-world solutions with broad societal impact, increase the lab's visibility among key stakeholders, including federal, state, and local policymakers, community partners, prospective employees and interns, industry, and others, by highlighting key initiatives, programs, and projects that could advance shared priorities like addressing the climate crisis. Reach new audiences, especially those in underserved and under-resourced communities, to help grow the STEM talent pipeline, and allow us to shine a spotlight on the people behind the science, celebrating the diversity of our workforce across past and present generations, and demonstrating that when we all work together, we're greater than the sum of our parts.
Hi, I'm Dan Croce, also with Berkeley Lab. The theme that drives our campaign is that we are both celebrating our first 90 years and embarking on the lab's next 90 years. It is a very forward-focused campaign. And the common thread throughout the celebration is that an investment in basic research at Berkeley Lab has had and will continue to have great dividends for the nation and world. This requires the contributions of the entire lab community, and our campaign invites everyone to join together for the lab's next 90 years, both lab staff and our many external stakeholders. We've developed many ways for our audiences to engage with the campaign's theme, all showcased on the campaign's website, berkeleylabnext90.lbl.gov. To celebrate the lab's rich history of basic science and its benefits to society, we'll roll out 90 breakthroughs. And these are groundbreaking discoveries in the lab's first 90 years. We also have an interactive timeline that highlights key milestones throughout the lab's rich history, and we have a series of historical photos. Transitioning to imagine the future will underscore, often through the eyes of early career researchers, how our discovery science will benefit the world for decades to come. To support this theme, our Basics to Breakthrough video series showcases early career scientists who discuss how their research could lead to amazing technologies in the future and what inspired them to devote their careers to science. We also have a podcast series called A Day in the Half-Life. These are conversations between senior scientists and early career scientists on a given topic, with an emphasis on how today's research could lead to tomorrow's breakthroughs. The podcast series has generated more than 500 listens so far.
We've also developed a virtual speaker series that features researchers speaking about the arc of science, from fundamental to applied, on a range of topics that help both DOE and the administration meet critical mission needs. More than 400 people have tuned in to these lectures to date. We're also offering deep dive virtual tours of many of our research facilities, including the Advanced Light Source, Molecular Foundry, National Energy Research Scientific Computing Center, the 88-inch cyclotron, Flex Lab, the Joint Bioenergy Institute, and many more. To date, we've hosted more than 72 of these tours. And to show the lab's commitment as a good neighbor and trusted community institution, we're hosting a charitable giving campaign focused on building the next generation of scientists and engineers. And we plan to conclude the campaign in August of 2021 with an event for our lab community on Founders Day, August 26th.
We are also engaging the entire lab community in the campaign, both our staff and beyond. Specifically, we want everyone at the lab to see themselves in the campaign and see that our success hinges on the contributions of everyone. Each week, we are featuring the past, present, and future of a specific operations division, employee resource group, or research area. Over the course of the campaign, this content will highlight our people, many who work behind the scenes, and underscore that an investment in fundamental science requires an investment in all of our people. We've also developed several ways to engage our social media audiences in the campaign's theme. To celebrate the past, we're asking our followers to tell us their favorite Berkeley Lab discovery from our first 90 years. And to imagine the future, we're asking our social media audience for their ideas and what they like the lab to invent or discover in the future. Our social media efforts have so far led to more than 3 million impressions.
In planning the 90th anniversary campaign, we embraced our legacy of team science and had deep engagement from across the lab in the creation of many of its elements. As the anniversary year comes to an end this August, we look forward to communicating the many impactful discoveries and contributions to the nation's research enterprise that will come out of Berkeley Lab over the next 90 years.